it will be easier for the next woman and the woman after that and the woman after that, and I'm proud of that.
How Australia's first woman Prime Minister was forced from office in a party coup.
Australia's first woman Prime Minister, Julia Gillard, has been forced out of the job by her own party, Labor. Its MPs decided their chances in September's general election would improve if its old leader, Paul Rudd, was put back in charge.
So, in effect, he has ousted her, just as she did him almost exactly 3 years ago. Raggy Omar looks at whether the macho culture of Australian politics sealed her fate.
It was the last few moments of a personal political battle with a former ally and friend. With polls showing she was likely to lead her Labour Party to a loss, Julia Gillard called a leadership ballot. She lost, but reminded everyone that by being Australia's first female Prime Minister, she'd change the country.
What I am absolutely confident of is it will be easier for the next woman and the woman after that and the woman after that, and I'm proud of that.
This was her nemesis, Kevin Rudd, the former Prime Minister she had served, but whom she then ousted from power in a leadership coup. He tried hard not to make this sound like sweet revenge.
Negative, destructive personal politics has done much to bring dishonour to our Parliament, but done nothing to address the urgent challenges facing our nation.
Myths, rumours, snide jokes and innuendos. You've been the butt of them many times.
Throughout her premiership, Julia Gillard was subjected to bitter words, like this question about her husband.
Tim's gay.
Well, of course.
No, that's not me saying it, that's a myth.
Well, that's absurd.
Yeah, but you hear it. He must be gay, he's a hairdresser.
Oh.
In 2011, the opposition leader Tony Abbott was pictured standing in front of widely used placards calling Julia Gillard a witch. In a famous and passionate speech which received worldwide attention, she confronted him.
If he wants to know what misogyny looks like in modern Australia, he doesn't need a motion in the House of Representatives, he needs a mirror. I was offended when the Leader of the Opposition went outside in the front of Parliament and stood next to a sign that said, "Ditch the witch." I was offended.
Commentators say she will be remembered for openly confronting a sexist and misogynistic culture in parts of Australia's media and politics.
She was under a lot more pressure than any man has ever been in her same position. I think it shows what a great job she did to actually keep governing the country for 3 years under that sort of unsustained, unfair pressure.
There is that fear now that the way that she has been treated by some sections of the society, that it may actually deter women from going into that position.
Julia Gillard has decided to quit politics. Her party's new leadership has only 2 months before facing new elections. Raggy Omar, ITV News.
On tomorrow's front pages.